Hello IBM Connections users. Let's do a little example of how you would use Blogsy. So first, of course, you want to go to Service Settings and then down here, IBM Connections, tap on that. Add a new IBM Connections account, tap on that. Then you're going to want to type in your URL, email, and password. Then once you set it up, you'll see your blogs listed. Now Blogsy has IBM Connections, and you'll notice down here it added a little icon for it. This will be your media library for IBM Connections. So let me show you an example of actually uploading images to it. So the flower icon is your iPad library, and you'll see a little envelope, and this is where you would drag images from your iPad, so photo stream, camera roll, different albums you might have set up. You can Okay, let's use this photo, Barbie photo, I guess, and you can put it in there and then tap to upload. When you tap to upload, you're going to see it's going to go through the uploading, and you get a progress bar, and while it's uploading you can actually start typing and it will take care of that. And you want to notice the gray line, the gray triangles here. That tells you where you should type. So you can type and hit a return and you get a new gray triangle. So instead of sitting here and writing everything, I'm going to tap on this and go to local drafts, and I have an example one here. So now if you want to use images from Flickr, Picasa, or video from YouTube, I don't have any Flickr set up yet, so let's take a look at Picasa. Take a look at my photos. Okay. And you can drag a photo, put your finger on it, and drag it over. And you want to drag it all the way to the left to first introduce it, and you'll see the stretched placeholder where the image will be once you let go of it. But if you want it to be up, use a second finger to scroll up and down to help you place the image. So you can go up and down to help you place it. And let go. Once you see the ghost image there, let go, and it will be there for you. And then it will load and become very clear. So it'll load the real image. And then, of course, you can tap on the image and you'll get all kinds of settings for your images. Okay? That's pretty much, we do everything through menus. So let me pull in another image here. Put it up here. Okay, and it's going to load the clear image, and now I can show you with text wrapping. So text wrapping, and you'll see now the text is wrapped around the image. And here, YouTube videos. So take a video, drag it in, and let go. And then when you publish, it'll have that video in your blog post. And we do the same thing with Google image search. You can Google image search and drag in, or if you don't want a hot link, you'll actually get here. Let me just show you really quick. Search. So you do a Google image search, you get some images, and as you start to drag it in, you can either put it over here, or you'll notice this save to library, which means you can save it to your iPad and then upload it on your own, and it shows it's saving. So you don't have to hot link to the original location where the image is. You can actually upload it and host the image yourself. And we also have a built-in browser, and you can go to a site. Any images you can find on any sites, you should be able to drag them into Blogsy unless they have some code that restricts that ability. So if you hold your finger, you'll see FOMO pop up. Once FOMO pops up, then it's ready to drag. And you can save it to your library, to your iPad, and then upload it yourself, or you can just drag directly into the post. And you'll see FOMO Lisa come up as a placeholder until you let go, and then it'll load the image. So you can do it off of websites also. And of course, here's the image we uploaded to the IBM Connections blog, and you'll notice where you want to drop the image. It's best to try to get a lining up of where you want to drop it to where you can, as close as you can, so you have less scrolling to do. So I was just going to put it down here. Now I need to show you something with this. So there's the image we uploaded. If you let go, this one, because because this site has a password protected media library, because this site is password protected, we can't fetch the image. So this is never going to become a clear image because we can't fetch it. So you have to know that if your media library is password protected, you can't fetch the original. But you don't have to worry. You dismiss that, and you'll just see this with a little processing. Don't worry about that. When you actually publish, it'll show fine and clear on your blog. But just within Blogsy, we can't fetch that because we don't have access to your media library, the password to fetch that image. So that's something you need to be aware of. Okay, this is where you set up the post information. Here, right now I have it on. Here, choose the blog I want to publish to. So you can do tag or publish date and tags, and here you can create your own tags. And here, draft, do you want it to be a draft or do you want it actually published? So on and off. Also under this post info menu, you'll find anything related to posts. So you have your current post. Also up here, you have any locally saved drafts that you haven't published to your site, or an online one that you've downloaded and have loaded into Blogsy and are editing. And that's what this little circle shows here, that this is actually already published to our blog, but then I've pulled it into Blogsy and made some changes to it, so now it's different than what I have online. And once I publish it, it'll be clear from here, and then you'll have a single version of that post. And then of course you have online. You can look at all your posts online. So if we tap on IBM Connections, it'll show all your posts, and it'll show any ones that are drafts. It'll list here on the right hand side that it's draft. Now, are you ready to publish? You've done everything, you've added all your tags, you're ready to publish. There's two ways to do this. You can actually publish, tap the publish button here at the top of this menu, or if you're here and you're all done, you can use 3 fingers, swipe up, and it'll give you a confirmation. Tell you the blog, the status, it's going to publish, not a draft, and the type, it's going to be a post. And if you're ready for it to publish, you tap OK, and it will publish. And when your post has finished publishing, it clears from Blogsy. That way you don't have 2 copies, one local and one on your blog. Actually, one on your blog is there and no longer in Blogsy. And that's how you use a basic overview of using Blogsy. Make sure, please, check out our how-to videos. Users have let us know that they really help them figure out all the fine details of all the power, all the things you can do in Blogsy. So please, when you have some time, watch our how-to videos. Enjoy Blogsy, guys!